Barcelona, Spain. Since taking charge of Spain 6 years ago, Prime Minister Mariano Rajoy has done his best to remain aloof from the gathering threat of secessionism in Catalonia. He did not engage Catalonia's leadership until it finally declared unilateral independence in October, prompting him to take direct control of the region. Before then, Mr. Rajoy seemed to hope that the problem would eventually fade, along with a Spanish financial crisis that had helped fuel the movement. But after Catalonia's regional election on Thursday, which Mr. Rajoy had called to vindicate his strategy, it is now clear that the independence movement is not going away. Spain is staring at a festering, long-term conflict, unfolding in a deeply divided region and driven by emboldened separatists whose demands could now be harder than ever to ignore. As a minimum, we've won the right to be listened to, Carles Puigdemont, the Catalan leader whom Mr. Rajoy dismissed in October, said at a news conference in Brussels, where he has taken up self-imposed exile. Whether you like or not the topic, you have to have a dialogue. Mr. Puigdemont called on the Prime Minister to end his emergency control over Catalonia immediately and allow him to start a new mandate as the region's leader, even as he faces prosecution. He also offered to meet Mr. Rajoy in Brussels or another location outside of Spain. Yet even now Mr. Rajoy seems reluctant to take an approach to the Catalan crisis any different from the one that has pushed Spain nearly to the point of fracturing. On Friday, the Prime Minister repeated his insistence that he was open to dialogue, but not with Catalan politicians who do not respect Spain's constitution. Yet that is seemingly whom Catalans have returned to power in the balloting on Thursday. The separatists won 70 of the 135 seats in the regional parliament, narrowly maintaining the majority that they won in 2015. Together they received 47.5% of the vote but were bolstered by a proportional representation system that rewards their rural dominance. Instead, Mr. Rajoy chose to emphasize the success of the anti-secessionist party, Ciudadanos, led in Catalonia by Inés Arrimadas. It received the largest percentage of the vote, 25%, but is still likely to be in the opposition. Mr. Rajoy, speaking in Madrid on Friday, said he should talk with the winner of the elections, and that is Ms. Arrimadas. Mr. Rajoy's own Popular Party came in last. So the standoff continues. Thursday's outcome completely defeats his idea that direct control over Catalonia and elections would really weaken the secessionist bloc, said Sandra Leon, a Spanish senior lecturer on politics at the University of York in Britain. We knew that these elections only had a slim chance of really solving the conflict, Ms. Leon added, but we now have instead got confirmation that the secessionist bloc is resilient and that Catalan society is completely polarized. That polarization extends beyond Catalonia to the seemingly unbridgeable chasm with Mr. Rajoy's government, and it is fueling a crisis that threatens to sow instability not only in Catalonia but also throughout Spain's entire politics and economy.